As the nation prepares to mark 24 years since the September 11th attacks, one first responder is breathing a little easier.
Yes, he's spent months working on the recovery efforts at Ground Zero and the years since paying the price for that service. We're going to bring in Dr. Frank McGeorge with his story. Doc?
Well, Ty and Karen, we still owe a debt of gratitude to the brave men and women who not only responded to that dark day, but kept returning to the site of the tragedy day after day, helping recover the victims from that smoldering pile of rubble. Now one of those heroes is actually celebrating a second chance.
It's the little things, like hugging and being able to breathe, that mean the most to Bill Giammarino.
It was terrible. Not breathing is hard, and you feel terrible. You feel like you're going to die.
The former NYPD officer survived 9/11, but felt the loss deeply.
There was about 14 guys I worked with died that day.
The father of two was 38 years old when he was dispatched to Ground Zero. Every day for 5 months, Bill helped with aid and recovery, including working the pile, exposing himself to over 150 toxins. Bill says he first noticed symptoms 2 years later.
Started with the breathing and inhalers and stuff like that, and it just progressed over the years.
Doctors diagnosed Bill with COPD. 3 years ago, he was hospitalized, no longer able to breathe on his own.
It was horrible. I wouldn't be able to put my shoes on. I wouldn't be able to take a shower. You know, I would take the oxygen into the shower with me, and you would shower, and I'd be out of breath. I'd have to stop.
Bill needed a double lung transplant. Thanks to an organ donor, he received a transplant 1 year ago this week. Bill's care was covered by the World Trade Center Health Program. Of the nearly 137,000 current members, 55,000 have been diagnosed with some type of respiratory disease. About 8,200 enrolled patients have died over the last 19 years.
Over 50,000 cancers have been linked to exposures at Ground Zero, an increase of 143% over the past 5 years.
With his new set of lungs, doctors say Bill is doing exceptionally well.
It gave him his life back. He wouldn't have been here today.
Now, Bill's first unassisted breath after his transplant was actually on September 11th of last year, and he says you can just imagine the mix of emotions that date now holds.